Hey Tarot Tube, welcome to another edition of Tarot Your Truth. My name is Jade and I haven't done a video for a couple of years now. It might have been even before COVID, I'm not 100% sure. There was a lot going on, and I had an unexpected health journey to deal with. So I thought it was now a good time to come back, that's been dealt with. If you have watched my videos before, thank you very much for coming back. If this is your first time, welcome. Everyone is welcome here, and I really appreciate you all for spending some time with me today. So, yeah, it's been a couple of years for a whole bunch of reasons. The primary one was a health thing. But anyways, that is mostly dealt with, and things have gotten much better, and I'm able to move on with my life for the most part, which is fantastic. I'm sorry I haven't done a video. I just didn't have the wherewithal to do that, and I actually, during my health issues, I wasn't even able to look at a tarot deck. Anyways, we're gonna move on. So welcome back, or welcome. Today I thought while I was talking to you, I would show a brand new oracle. So I hadn't purchased a tarot or oracle deck for quite some time. I think the last time was probably 2 years ago when I purchased a Lenormand deck by Jamie Sawyer, which is fantastic, by the way. Anyway, I have been doing some tarot fairs, some psychic fairs, and the one I was at just this past weekend, there was a booth there that was selling some oracle decks, and so I purchased this one, which is called Water Temple Oracle. The deck is by Susie Cherub, and the artwork is by Layla Savolanian. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Anyways, this is a fantastic deck. It is just absolutely gorgeous. Let's have a look. Pretty substantial book. There's the backs. And I have already shuffled these, and I've been looking at them and shuffling them, so they're not in order, but it doesn't really matter. God of the Nile. Temple of Anuket. Lord Shiva. I'm not sure when this deck came out. Water Temple. I'm not sure when it came out. Let's see. Oh, it's been out for a while. It says copyright 2022. So it's been out for a couple of years. But like I said, I haven't been paying attention to decks that have come out in the past couple of years. Isn't she gorgeous? So they're all beautiful. It gives you the name of the god or goddess, and then it gives you a topic. So this one says detachment, and then a little saying, I choose me. So yeah, so what have you guys been up to? I've watched a little bit of TarotTube, not too much, because again, I wasn't spending much time online or on social media, so I have a lot of catching up to do. So what's happened in the past couple of years? I have restarted my business. So I do tarot readings, and I'm also doing some coaching, some life coaching. And I'd love to, excuse me, I love to marry the two, because I find that, a lot of people that come for coaching just aren't sure of their next step, what they should, where they should go. They kind of feel stuck in life. Or they have conflicts that they're not sure how to resolve, that kind of thing. And so marrying the tarot, or I'm using tarot generically here, so it can include the oracle decks like this, or like I said, or Lenormand or Sibylla. I haven't gotten into Kipper yet. I do have a deck, but I've not really gotten into it yet. But anyway, so it does include those other modalities. And I've also, so I'm doing that, yeah. So if you're interested in checking out my website, it is www.tarotbynature.com. So I'm probably going to change the name of this channel as well to Tarot by Nature. And I do readings in person, and if you're local, and online. And like I said, I've been doing some fairs, which has just been a lot of fun. They are really a lot of fun. They take a lot of energy out of me, but I really, really, really enjoy them. And I really enjoy helping people through some of their tough spots in life. So yeah, I will probably change my channel name, like I said, to Tarot by Nature as well, just so that everything is consistent. But I wanted to say thank you to those of you who have continued to watch my videos. I didn't even realize that people were still watching my videos until this morning. So thank you so much. And thank you to those who have kept in touch and, just checked in, see how things were going. I really appreciate it. And I hope to get more active on this channel. I just love these cards. I've not actually worked with them yet. I've just been looking through them and reading the book, reading the guidelines, reading what the book has to say about each card. But I will probably incorporate these into my readings at some point. Couple more. Goddess Brigid. I love the kitty cat that's just peeking out from behind her. Saint Bridget's Well. And last but not least, Goddess Rati. Yeah, so they're absolutely gorgeous. Let's have a look at the books. I'm just going to randomly pick one for today. What do we need to learn today? Okay, let's pick one. So just picking one. And then we'll look at the book and see what it says. Okay, so I've picked Mother of the Ocean, Inner Child Healing. I go within to feel whole. All right. It's a lovely card. Let's see what the book says. Okay. And I'll tell you a little bit about how this deck is set up, because there are actually it has a little bit of structure. Okay, so I'm not going to read all of that, but it explains who the goddess is. Mother of the Ocean, which is Goddess Ran. Okay, well, maybe I'll read it. So, as Ocean Mother, Goddess Ran holds you safe as you gently immerse and bathe in her transformative salt water. Splash with Ran's nine daughters, and remember the joy of play as you connect with your precious inner child. Cleansed and whole, you can release all that no longer serves you and embody the wisdom of the past, the power of the present, and the possibility of tomorrow. It takes courage to heal unconscious shadows, but circumventing the process cannot bring relief. With Ran's support and protection, your open and vulnerable heart can alchemize embedded pain into peace and empowerment. Childhood hurts, conditioning, or perceived mistakes are released, and hope and wholeness are restored. This inner child synergy reestablishes the profound power of self-love. And don't we all need some self-love? You were not born to suffer, but were conceived from an ocean of dreams to ride the waves of goddess love. You are whole, worthy, and wondrous. The rain precedes the rainbow, the storm heralds the calm, and the night holds the promise of dawn. As the dark clouds dissipate, integrate the wisdom of your experience and emerge from the sunrise, radiant and whole. Goddess Ran and her husband, Aegir, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, have 9 enchanting daughters who are spirits of the ocean waves. Ran fiercely protects her daughters, her ocean, and all sea life. She is said to be the formidable life force of the ocean itself. Ran also has a loving aspect that frees us from fear. Summon Ran for support, guidance, and profound transformation. She will reunite you with the sovereign powers and with your sovereign powers and inborn strengths. And then the flow words are heal, integrate, and soothe. So that's a pretty powerful card. And for those of us who need some inner child healing, which is a whole lot of us, that card gives us some insight that it is within our power to heal, and that we can move forward and we can rediscover that inner child and joy that we felt as when we were a child. Okay, so first of all, there's several pages here which include, how to work with how to work with the Water Temple Oracle. There are some spreads in here. Okay. So there are different temples here. I was looking for, okay, so we do have a table of contents. Okay, so we have different temples that are in here. So we have the Enchanter's Temple, Mystic Temple, Rejuvenator Temple, and so on. And then there are the goddesses within each of those. And so if we turn to, let's say, the Mother Temple, 65. It will then give us who the leading goddess is and then the supporting goddess. or God. It'll give you the sacred water site and the symbols of that temple. The archetype mother, and then it will give you a ritual. In this case, it is cleansing, visualization, and then an affirmation. So that is for the temple. And then after that, we have the goddesses, which is, like is in the vein of what I just read to you. So yeah, so I really look forward to working with this deck. Do you guys have this deck? Let me know. How do you work with it? I really love to, so I don't typically just do oracle readings on their own. Typically I will only pick a card and work with it on its own if I am meditating. So I'll meditate on that card. But usually what I do with the oracle cards is I use them in conjunction with my tarot readings. And I find that that's a really nice way of tying the reading together, because most of the time, like 99% of the time, the card that gets picked by myself or my clients turns out to be extremely relevant to the reading, and it really does tie that whole reading together. It underpins it, so it gives people, a little bit even more meat to chew on with respect to the whole reading. So there is the Water Temple Oracle. Check it out. It's a couple of years old now, so you've probably seen it, but I just thought this was a beautiful deck to ease myself back into doing these videos. Not 100% sure as to how frequent these videos will be, and I'm still working on exactly what I want to achieve with these videos. If I do end up getting more decks, I will show those, because I do like doing that, and many of you seem to like that as well. I did buy another deck at the same time, and I'm not going to show it today. I'll show it another time, but this one is the Archangel Fire Oracle. And I would like to work with this deck a little bit before I go ahead and show it, just so that I can give you a little bit more information. This is an interactive alchemical healing deck. So it's very, anyways, it's very interesting. It doesn't say what the copyright date is. So it may well be another old deck, but it's new to me, so I'll show that next time. I wanted to show you another thing. So one of the things that I did do in the past couple of years, and it did take me 2 years to do this because of my health issues. Plus it's just a lot of stitching. So you can see behind me here all this colored thread or colored floss, embroidery floss. In the past couple of years, I have taken up some cross stitch. So actually the cross stitch was initially it was actually part of my vision therapy that I needed to go through. And then I just discovered that I really loved it. And because I can do tarot readings, let me unroll this. I did this instead. So I cross-stitched the just the majors. I'm not going to do the rest of the deck because, like I said, this took me 2 years. But here we go, from the Fool to the Emperor. Isn't it gorgeous? I love this. So I've been, the fabric wasn't cut very well from the shop, which is why it looks like that. It's got a lot more fabric there, but once it gets framed, it will be absolutely fine. But anyway, so I did this. This was a ton of stitching. Like I said, it took me 2 years. It was part of my vision therapy, and because I was having vision, brain, coordination issues. Anyway, so I absolutely love this. I've been taking it to and putting it on my table when I've been going to the fairs, to the psychic fairs, and it's been getting a lot of attention. A lot of people love it as well, but I do need to frame it because I don't like people touching it and making it dirty with their finger oils. So actually I have to wash this and then get it framed, and then, you know, then if people touch the frame or the glass, that's fine because I can just wipe that. I don't have to worry about people's finger oils on people's fingers damaging the fabric or the thread. There was one person who actually started actually picking at this, and I almost flipped out on her. Like, please don't. Why would you do that? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what I've been doing for the past couple of years. My readings are, you know, I'm still very much in love with tarot and all of the related cartomancy issues. What are my favorite decks? My favorite decks are still I have a few, but the oh my god, I just blanked. I just blanked. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Well, anyways, one of them for sure is the Ancient Italian deck. I still love that one. And it's one of my fairy decks. I am totally blanking, so maybe I'll pull it out next time. And I've been, like I said, I've been very much into Marseille, reading Marseille decks and Ancient Italian decks as well. I've been studying and reading cartomancy, so playing card decks, which is fun. So I'm not doing professional readings with those yet, because I'm still learning those. But I have been doing readings also with Sibylla decks, and actually I do have one Sibylla deck that I purchased in the past 2 years, so maybe I'll show that next time as well. But it's been a journey. It's been a big journey. And like I said, thank you so much for those of you who have stuck around and are coming back. Thank you to those of you who just found this channel for the first time. I hope you liked what you saw and you come back at some point. As I said earlier, I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to come back. Maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe in a month. I'm not 100% sure. And those of you, if any of you are into cross stitch, you can check out my other channel. I will put that down in the description box below. And I think I'm going to leave it here. It's just a nice, quick, short video. I'll reintroduce myself. My name is Jade, and I love tarot. I love divination. Not sure what else you need, but anyways, I'm going to leave it here. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.